Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to be talking about uncommon tags that we use in HTML. These tags that we are going to be talking about are going to help you reduce the JavaScript code you write, because make you do some things easily without using the use of JavaScript. So let's get right into it. So the first one we are going to talk about is the Mercury tag. And this is how it's done. The Mercury tag is a tag that is used to display maybe a text or an image on your web page that will just scroll past over whether vertically or horizontally along the web page. So let me show you how it's done. Mercury, then I just say my name is Timmy. So now if we check here, you can see that over here the Mercury tag, that's what makes it do that. So also you can also give it a direction, whether left, right, center. You can also give it a loop also. So loop, how many times, the amount of times you want it to scroll. So you can say 4 times or 5 times depending on your whatever you want to do. So the next one we are going to talk about is the abbreviation tag. This tag is used for abbreviations. So it's anytime maybe you write an abbreviation like the World Health Organization, you wrote it as an abbreviation, you can use the abbreviation tag to write the full meaning in it. So you can just, it's written like this, ABBR, and you just say, let's say we are using CSS now, let's use World Health Organization. So World Health Organization. So if you say WHO and come back here and refresh, you can see this. So you see, you can see the, when you hover over it, it displays the full meaning of WHO, which is World Health Organization. So that's that about the ABBR tag. So the next one we are talking about now is the code tag. So the code tag is used anytime you are writing something that's like for a programming language or a computer code, to explain the computer code. So this is how it's written. You write the code tag like this. Oh, my caps lock is on. So code. So after writing code, you can just write, okay, let's say console log now. Console log, which is used to display maybe a value on JavaScript, is a JavaScript element. So log, so let's say 1 + 1. So let me just add a little bit of style into it. You can just say code, call the code tag, and just add color to the text. So color, so you can just say crimson, and the background color should be white. So F1 F1. So if you see that, you can see how it looks like console log in a tag. So that's the function of the code tag. It's just used to display computer codes like JavaScript, maybe JavaScript, Python, PHP, whatever code you are writing, so that you identify it as a code that is not just a regular text you are writing, that is a computer code. So the next one we are talking about now is the mark tag. This mark tag is, from the name you will have known that it's like it's used to highlight a particular text, like a particular text in your web page. So if I say something like P, let me use a P tag now, and I say my name is Timmy, and I put this Timmy in the mark tag. So let me just use the mark tag now. Sorry, mark. So, and I put Timmy there. You will see that by the time I check it on the web page, you can see that it has highlighted this Timmy. It has made it yellow. So by default, anytime you use the mark tag, it will give the text that you put in the mark tag a yellow background. So that's that about the mark tag. So the next one we are talking about is the details tag. The details tag is used to add extra details to a particular item. So assuming we wrote something like details, so let me show you how it works. You say details, then after writing details, you have to use the summary tag. So the summary tag is like the heading of the details. Let me just put like the heading. So maybe I say click me, and then you write maybe a few paragraphs in it. So let me use the dummy text lorem. So as I use lorem like this now, if I check the browser, you show this click me. So you can just do this, just automatically brings the remaining details. So because this is the summary tag, so anytime you want to use the details tag, you have to add the summary on it before it can work, because without the summary it's not going to work. So if I remove this now, you can see it just show details. It's not showing anything, it will just give you these details. It won't give it the heading that you want, just change the details. So the summary tag is very important before anytime you want to use the details tag. So that's that about the details tag. So the next one we are going to talk about is the subscript tag, which is but it's shortened as sub here, sub. So subscript, anytime you want to do that, you just say, assuming I have something like this now, I want to write a number in base 2 in binary form, so and I want to indicate that it's in base 2, I can just do something like, let's say p tag now, and I say 10101001. So and I say sub, then I can just say 2, so to indicate, so let me refresh, to indicate that this number is in base 2. So that's that about the subscript tab. Tag is a very simple stuff, so it's not something that is really complex. So let me also explain the superscript tag, because that's the opposite of the subscript. So if you want to do the subscript, the superscript, you just say sup. So it will turn it to raise to power 2. Now that, let's say you want to use something like 13th, and anytime you want to write something like 13th now, or you want to create the power of a number, you can just do subscript. So you can see that it's raised to power 2. Or you also want to write something like this, so 13th, so you can see 13th. So that's it about the subscript and the superscript. So that's that about the subscript. So the one I'm about to explain right now is called the meter tag. So it is used to like measure the rate at which maybe a file is done, a file is completed, or a progress of something on your web page. So this how it is done. So let me first write a label, so and say size of the progress. Let me just use progress, then progress. So then you add the meter tag, so meter. So the value should be, let me use the value of 3. So the minimum value will be 0 and the maximum value should be 10. So max 10. So let's assume the 3 there represent 30%. So that means 10 will be 100%. So when it's 3, it will show 30% of the progress of what you have done. So let me do something like this. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So that's it about the progress. So you can see, so if assuming I change this to 4 now, or 5, you see that it will like take half of the space. So you can see 5, so that's 50% already. So this meter tag is used to show the progress of something, or how the amount at which something is being done already on your web page. So that's that about the meter tag. The next one I want to explain now is the S tag. This one is like, it's short form for strike. So assuming I have something like this, so let's say I have buy, so let me put in a P tag first, buy for $100, and I put this in a S tag. So, and I change it to something like $50. So you notice that I strike the $100 out and now saying $50. It's just strike this out. So that's basically what the S tag do. So it's just strike out the $100 and leave the $50 there. So that's it about the S tag. So the final one I'm going to be explaining is the data list. This one is used to store, like, it works like a select tag, but it differs a little bit, because it will just show you list of data that you select also shows the list of data, but this one you can use it to search through the list of data that you have on a particular data list. So here's how it is done. So first you can just open a form. So after opening the form, you can just say label for, maybe let's assume we are using programming languages now. So let me write in the short form, let me say lang now, and say choose your language. So from there you now create an input. So this input, we are not going to give it a type yet. We just remove the type and say list. So we just say langs. Okay, so inside that same input you just give it a name also, so let's say lang also, then the ID also will be lang. So from then on, then you create your data list. So the data list is created like this: data list. So remove this. So data list, we have an ID too of langs. So from there you now put in your options. So option, so let me remove this. You don't need the second tag because it's in a data list. So you just say value, the value of each data. So let's say HTML. So HTML, I can just say HTML, then another option again. Sorry, option, so you can just say under value and say CSS. Let me just copy it all through and change the name. So okay, let me just add the HTML to it like this. CSS, PHP, okay, let's stop at PHP, then remove this. So that's that. So let's go and check the results of what we have. So you can see we have this. So you can see this HTML. If you type HTML, bring out HTML. If you type PHP, you can bring that. So if you try to type something that is not there, it won't show. So that's that about data lists. It's different from select. You use it to search through the available data in a data list. You use it to search through available data. So the available data we have there are just HTML, CSS, and PHP. If you try to search any other thing, you'll find it there. So data list is just used to store data, like data on your web page of a particular set of data about the programming language that we use. So you can choose your language: HTML, CSS, PHP. So we are choosing. So that's that about data lists. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please, if you do, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.